Greetings, my name's Neosekken, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective for the Nintendo DS. Now, this is a game I've been wanting to play for years now, but I never actually managed to make enough time for it and just sit down and play it. But since at least a couple of you have requested that I check this game out, I figured, well, this would be a good excuse to finally just sit down and play it, so here we are. I only know two things about this game. Number one, as the title of the game pretty much straight up states, I play this game as an undead detective, but not the zombie kind, but rather the ghostly spiritual kind. And two, that this game is made by the same people who worked on and created the Ace Attorney games. And me being the big Ace Attorney fan that I am, that immediately catches my interest by default. And that's pretty much it, really. And the only options it looks like I can really mess with are just the language settings, but since I'm not really interested in playing this game in any language besides English, I'm just going to go ahead and start a new game. Chapter 1, 7:02 p.m. I've been unconscious for a while. My head feels fuzzy, kind of like I'm swimming through darkness. When I came to, there was a woman standing there. A woman I don't know. At least I don't think I know her. And then there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Probably not, anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot. Well, I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. Probably thanks to the man with the gun, I assume. This has gotta be me. No question about that. After all, do you see any dead bodies lying around here? Well, they could be outside for all we know. So long, sister. I feel bad for her, sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this is no time to be lolling around dead. You're the only one who can save her. Alright, hello? What the whole world just changed on me. Now, I am not playing this on native hardware, as you guys have probably already figured by now, especially with the little bar thing on the top of the screen. I'm playing this on the Amnesiac, I think that's how it's pronounced, Windows-based Nintendo DS emulator. And I've hopefully managed to tweak the settings just enough to where the game looks nice and crisp for you, along with it sounding right, but I have no idea for sure, because I never played this game on the original DS, ever, or even on my 3DS, so I have no idea what the game is, how crisp the game is supposed to actually look here, just upscaled and all that. And second, because I have no prior experience playing this game on native hardware at all, I have no idea if any visual effect, any visual glitches or anything like that are a result of the game itself, or what I'll see will be as a result of the emulator. But if I had to guess if there's anything particularly wonky going on with the game's visuals or text or sound or whatever, I'm going to just blame it on the emulator. But yeah, hopefully everything will play perfectly okay as I continue playing. And I'll just leave it at that. So yeah, I couldn't really get rid of the little bar thing here for the emulator to, open ROMs, pause the emulation, all that stuff. This is the best I've been able to do in order to get both screens on the DS to show at the same time, and at approximately the same size. And, well, of course, being a widescreen format. Point is, I hope this all looks okay for you guys. I'm just gonna shut up now and just keep playing. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. A voice in my head. Who are you? No time for introductions now. You have to save her. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me? Save her? How? Number 1, you have a very unflattering death pose. And number 2, has anybody ever told you that you have a dumb haircut? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That's your soul. Kind of figured as much. And do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core? Just looks like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand is to just try it. First of all, try touching your soul. Okay. Glad to see that mouse support is working for the touchscreen. Next, with your fingers still on it, slide your soul across to connect it with the core. Okay. Congratulations. Your soul's now possessed the crossing gate. So, what? Now I'm a crossing gate? Now then, use the cross gate to save the woman. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That will be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey! Wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. Oh shit. Trick! Oof! Hold it! Well played. This is a very fluid 2D animation, I'm not gonna lie. Looks pretty nice. What just happened? That was one of your powers at work. A ghost trick. Wow. Hence the name of the game. You mean, I made that crossing gate move? That's right. You manipulated that object with the power of the dead. A ghost trick. And all you have to do is perform a trick like that, is touch the trick button. Now, the woman's fate has changed. Albeit just a little. Yeah. She still kind of has a gun pointed at her. Yes. That's not good, is it? Read that one backwards. But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with Ghost, possess an object, and then perform a trick with it, eh? Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. Okay. Let's try. Okay, I can't get to that one, so we got a guitar. Let's see. A guitar then, is it? Hey, what do you want from me? I would prefer that giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach cores that are too far away. Clearly. Well, I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time in motion again and find out. Okay. Let me try that again. Who's there? Hold it! That's gotta be some way of the slowest running away. That's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see. What core is close enough to possess from here? Well, looks like my body. I guess all there is me. No time to be picky. We got a woman to save. I like your attitude. It's admirable, truly. But what? If I can manipulate objects, then I'll be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what. Why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. It's not gonna work. Alright, now we'll set time in motion. Okay, go ahead and try the trick button. Okay. Huh? Nothing's happening. Thought as much. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate the non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. You gotta be kidding! Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can slide the screen. Slide the screen. It's easy. Here, give it a try. Touch the screen, slide in any direction you want. Okay. You're awfully blue. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future! Oh, come on, man! Out of my way. You're certainly in no rush to get to that phone, aren't you? It's done. I'm on my way. Well, now we got that little loading screen scene set up here. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... Hello there. How are you feeling? Well, I'm feeling pretty alright, despite the fact I'm now talking to a sentient home appliance. Not very well, I imagine. A terrible tragedy, what happened tonight. Ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. Ha ha. So it was you. You were that voice in my head, right? Well, I wouldn't say a voice exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. That's another little trick ghosts can do. Looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. She still ended up just as dead as before. As before? That's true. For now. For now. I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead. Your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. It's a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here like a discarded piece of trash. Isn't it? Excuse me. What can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. Alright. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her. But I guess the desk lamp on. I'll take the guest lamp. Why can't I read? But I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on his invitation anyway. Okay, there we go. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave women lying around, discard like trash. And number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. True, you are dead. Okay. That thought bubble you just touched. Those are your thoughts. What you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, eh? So the dead don't have voices. And what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. I just might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost world. And the ghost button is your ticket in. The best thing to do is try it. Ghost button, eh? Guess I'll have to give it a little touch. Okay. So who exactly am I? And what's my relation to this woman I'm trying to save? And who is the woman I'm trying to save? And what is her relation to the guy who just shot her? The guy looks like some kind of little mafia goon or something. Must have done something to piss off somebody who you shouldn't piss off. By the way, have you taken a look at the top screen? I've glanced at it a few times, yes. What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. The information is there for you to check out whenever you need it. So, in the case of this folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it. And to perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you'll first have to return to the land of the living. Okay. This time, the back button's your ticket out of the ghost world. Well, good luck. We're counting on you. So, I can only manipulate objects in real time, but I can travel to them in slow down time. So, I got to basically decide which objects I want to manipulate or move to at what specific times, and then just keep switching back and forth and create a chain effect until I eventually get some kind of result that I want to achieve. Like, I don't know, knocking somebody out with a random object or something. Got it. Huh. Who is this we? Okay. Trick. Alright. There we go. Huh. That's funny. Well, what is? She's a different color. My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanated from my corpse. That's because you're special. I always knew I was special. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. So those ways are because of my powers of the dead, eh? Anyway. Congratulations. You passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power. What else? Another one? Now, let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now, what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all. True. You don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, she's still barely alive, right? So that's a different story. There is something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try it and see? Okay. What's this? I'm assuming that's her spirit. Can you hear me? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Looks like she's unconscious. Poor thing. Conscious? But she's dead. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? No. When you came to your senses, you've been unconscious too. Oh. Unconscious, eh? Come to think of it, the desk lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh, sure. You make it sound so easy. And it is easy. So you say. When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past, to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. So I can time travel, basically. Interesting how it's 4 minutes. Kind of like the whole 4 is death thing from Japan. Are you serious? Back through time? That's right. But there's a catch. It only works on new corpses. Corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day. Okay. So I'm limited to corpses that have been dead for less than 24 hours. So the only deaths that I can. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna end up repeating what he's told me. And she's still well within that limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. But this is crazy. None of it makes any sense. We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Well, it's gotta have to make sense on at least some logical level. Otherwise, well, it'd be literally new powers and new tricks as the plot demands, and that could introduce a few plot holes, both in the story and in the gameplay. But that's not the time or place to talk about this. Now then, let's go, shall we? To time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Hey! Wait a second! I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Okay, let's rewind time. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as a very real, living present. 4 minutes, 7:01 p.m. I didn't have time to read all that. Wake up! Are you okay? What happened to you? Going by the pose, I'm assuming I was shot dead 4 minutes before your death. No. He's dead. Who are you? Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate. I agree. Who are you? Some sort of a hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsik left in this country. Temsik? Temsik? What in the world is that? Beats me. I just do what I'm told. All I know is you've got nowhere else to run to. Time to die, sister. So you're here to eliminate Temsik. You don't know what it is, but you must have some... You either were told who has it, or you have some means to track it, even though you don't know what it is. Since you shot me dead, I'm assuming then that I have this Temsik thing, or am at least somehow connected to it. The guy I'm playing as, I mean, my main character. As for the young miss here, I'm assuming that, well, you're just gonna get shot because you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Did I forget to read that thing he just said? If I did, I'm sorry. As long as that bad boy wrecking ball stays right up there where it belongs. Look, all I want to know is, who are you? You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business. Okay, if she's gonna die... Okay, so long, sister. Okay. Hold it. Who's there? Okay, this is playing out exactly like the tutorial thing. A shotgun? Kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not flashy, just thorough. Well, yeah. Shotguns tend to spread their pellets around. They call me nearsighted Jigo, but I never let my prey get away. Okay, so you're nearsighted. You have bad vision, so you have trouble shooting things from a distance. Wouldn't it make sense for you just to get some glasses then? Otherwise, I guess if for some reason you can't, a shotgun would really be your best weapon of choice, because it spreads its pellets around, like I said, so you'd have a much more likely chance to hit something from a distance. If you can't see it, like, I don't know, like 6 feet in front of you or something. Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Thank you! Well, sister, this is it. I guess you never thought about buying a pair of glasses. What, do they not pay you enough or something for your cleanup business? Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. And there you have it. Last 4 minutes of her life. So the two most important things I've got from this exchange is, number one, this guy is nearsighted, and number two, he's looking for and eliminating all traces of Temsec, excuse me. I can't really do anything with the information about the Temsec right now, I think, so all I should really focus on is his poor vision. No! It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by fate, and a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died. Yes, and you can change that. With your ghost tricks. Just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess and manipulate, eh? Ghost and then trick. And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like, too. Okay, so I don't just have like a limited amount of shots at this. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. So I just gotta manipulate the right set of objects within the right time throughout this whole exchange, in just the right combination, and try to save her life. I'm assuming that I can't use multiple different combinations in order to get the same result. And I'm probably just going to be limited to only one per gameplay segment like this. So if I screw up, I just simply rewind and try again. Got it. So this is 4 minutes ago, eh? Fine. I get that. But what am I doing way down here? That's just how it works. So I now just gotta simply work my way back up there. Her corpse was past your gateway into the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her corpse was. Makes sense, I guess. And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. So wait. If I can change a person's death in a subtle enough way to where they die in a different location, and I fail anyway, if I go back into the past, will I just start over from their new corpse's location, like a new starting point? If that's the case, that might be useful. Hop in then. Okay, ghost. Alright. There's only 4 minutes left before she dies. Wait a minute, I saw a little hourglass thing on the top screen. You had better try and get her to her as fast as you can. There's no time to lose. Okay. We'll do. Now just let me get back control of the game, and I'll do just that. Okay, time's passing. Yeah. The last seconds of her life are counting down. Looks like I better get up there fast. That's right. Have a look at the top screen. Okay, 4 minutes before death. Top screen, eh? The sand in the top of that timer is how much time she has left. Get to her quickly, before all the sand is gone. Okay, up you go then. Gotcha. Alright, okay, I can't do anything to the mannequin. I can roll this. Okay, there we go. Open. Oh, shit. Some sort of hitman, what do you want from me? Uh-oh, her time's running out. Well, no sense just standing around here lollygagging about it. Okay, close. I need to close it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Turn on. Okay, what does this do for me? Oh, I see, the flag. Fuck. Okay, I see. Trick. Ghost. Get here. Back. Okay, ghost. Okay, now I gotta turn on the blender, right? Trick. Ghost. Alright, there we go. So long, sister. Just a few more steps. Hope I make it in time. You and me both, buddy. Ghost. Okay, you see a bike up here. Time to pedal to the metal. Wait a minute, so things I've done in the alternate timeline are still occurring? Why is that? Now's your chance to change your fate. There's much time left. This is coming down to a battle of seconds. Okay, trick! Ring, 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 ring! Damn it. What's going on here? On your side, Jigo never misses, as long as the target is within point-blank range. Well, you knocked me down, so can I pedal this bike now? Looks like you made it in time. Just barely. Yup, she's still alive. And in that split second, hope was born. Just now her fate was changed, albeit ever so slightly. Fate changed. Okay, the hourglass sand went back up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Bridge is up. Okay, trick time. Pedal! Okay, now let's pedal. Okay, I hear shit. Wait. What if I lower this first? Ah, crap, they were saying something. You hear something? You might want to look up. Okay, I can't do anything more of that, it seems. So, let's try extending. Okay, this is it. Ghost, 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 ghost. Okay. Well, my friend, It's been nice knowing you. Damn, flattened so much that... Never mind, there he is. I thought I literally atomized him or something. How does it feel to save a lady's life? At the cost of a homicidal blue guy? It feels great. So the danger is gone. Yes, it looks like the danger, Mr. Danger, in fact, roll away somewhere. You used your powers to avert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did. And I knew you could do it. Fate averted! I did it! So I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's life. Hell yeah. When I came back to the present, it was raining. I had saved the life of a stranger, now sitting forlornly in the rain, even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. Now, I wouldn't be so quick to... That was an adorable sneeze. Somebody should get you a handkerchief. A stranger. That word struck a chord, and a terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? I think we kind of got a big hint towards that with what the Blue Men said about Temsic. Your story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you anyway? Just call me Ray. As in ray of light in the darkness. Ray, huh? So you aren't going to tell me your real name, I take it. You haven't told me your name yet either, actually. Well, you seem to know who I am, I think. So what would be the point of me doing it? In fact, if you know who I am, tell me. I can't remember. Yes, I guess the memories of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back. Others never do. Well, that sucks. For those who don't. Unless you've lived a very miserable life or suffered a very miserable death, then maybe it'd be better for you not to remember. But if you ask me, does it really matter? Well, I guess if you're dead, maybe not. But then again, I have a mystery to solve, so I guess it really would be important if I did remember. After all, there's only one path left to the dead, and that is to disappear. Disappear? When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist. What, you mean there's no afterlife that I can go to? What? Tomorrow morning? Wait a minute. These powers of the dead. Yes. I like to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. Ah, I see. But think about it this way. If we could use ghost tricks to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp. Fair point. Why a desk lamp anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. But in any case, it seems we are unable to use our powers on our own corpses. You're kidding! You only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed. Well, shit. Now I guess I better do something to make the redhead remember who I am. Well, Well, actually, I'm sure she knows who I am, but I need to convey to her, hey, I'm still helping you. Please make a memorial of me or something, a gravestone. Tell everybody how awesome I am, so that way I'm not forgotten. There's really no escaping my own death. Well, isn't that true of everybody? You can't escape your own death. In the morning, I'm going to cease to exist. Apparently, there's nothing I can do to change that. But just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story. The lost story of my fate, right up until the time of my death. Until I learn that, you won't be able to rest in peace, right? Very well. I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death as well you should. I will. But let's see. How should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first step would be. I can! Follow the redhead. The first step. That's easy. You start with her. Somebody please get her a handkerchief. The person who witnessed your death. She should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right. Not only that, she might even know who I am. Well, then again, she could just be a total stranger who just was unlucky enough to witness your death. There's also, I doubt that's what this is, but you gotta admit, realistically speaking, that is possible. So, someone just being a witness to your death isn't necessarily on its own a good enough lead to figuring out who you are if you die. Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What was I doing here tonight? A place like this. No one probably knows the answer. That's right. Never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. The key to everything? What do you mean? You'll know soon enough, when you regain your memory. Why can't you just tell me? Why do you gotta be fucking cryptic about everything? Yeah. I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. I should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. Is this where I learned to save? That's a very good idea. Touch, bookmark thing to view a record of what you learned. And be sure to check it now and again. Memories aren't always the most reliable things, after all. New info's been added. Alright then. I wish you good luck. Okay. Trick time. Okay, here, I got a save thing right here. Okay, saving lets you start from the time frame you saved in. Okay, so I guess I better make sure I don't save in a spot that kind of screws me over then. Okay, let's continue playing for a little bit longer. New info. I lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town. I'm trying to regain my lost memory and find out the truth behind my death. The only lead is the red-headed woman who witnessed that death. Okay, and we got red-headed target. A woman who was at the scene of my death. I don't know her name or anything else about her. She's already been killed once by the hitman, and I saved her with my powers of the dead. Ray of Light. He calls himself Ray. I don't know who he really is. He taught me the secrets of the powers of the dead. And Hunter in the Dark. He calls himself a nearsighted Jigo. He's a sniper who carries a golden shotgun. Somebody apparently ordered him to kill the redhead woman and me. But he's gone now, due to an unfortunate accident. Okay, so he was definitely going after the redhead woman. So she's probably connected to his Neosekken business too. Phone book? Oh. This little, phone booth thing. The place where I lost my life. It appears to be a junkyard on the outskirts of town. Here I met Ray, who taught me about my powers, and a red-haired woman who might have information about my death. Looks like that's everything that I can learn right now. So, let's ghost. Shimmy. What happens when I shimmy? Okay, there we go. Whoa, 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 what's that? I better not let her out of my sight. And besides, I'm not the kind of guy who can just let a woman sit sneezing in the cold rain. I think I'll try to move closer. Well, there is an umbrella right there. Maybe I can give it to her? Don't know what good pedaling will do me right now, but let's try opening this thing. Here you go. I think you're gonna need it. Oh, wait a minute. What in the world just happened? An umbrella opened before you and landed in front of you. That is what happened. The question is, why? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell all by itself. Well, it started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down all by itself. Well, the weather is the fucking weather. It'll do whatever the fuck it wants. But everything else, though, that definitely is something to ponder. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers. So it's highlighted in red text, so somebody tells me that this is important information. This is an important phrase I gotta keep in mind. You're welcome. Now, please don't lose me in. Please don't lose me in a gust of wind. That would suck. Hey, a black cat with a red scarf. Damn it! I want to pet it. Seriously, what in the world just happened? Hello, what's this? Some kind of what? What is this? Okay, I can examine it. Some kind of note? Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it, eh? No, I don't remember writing it. But even more importantly, hey, I haven't started reading it yet. Didn't get a chance to read that note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you've realized where this telephone call is coming from? Obviously not. Huh? How would I know that? Think back. Before you helped her avert her fate, didn't a telephone call come in at around this time too? Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah! So I guess I'm going to hear who this guy's boss is, right? If I just possess the phone. I'm on my way. That telephone call! Exactly. In other words, at this very moment, on the other end of this telephone line, is the culprit who ordered your murder. What? Well, let me possess this thing so I can hear what they say. I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. Okay. And then I saw him. Right there on the other end of the line, I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. What's this asshole look like? Is it done? You look like a mishmash between some fancy general that orders around a sky battalion and a mad scientist. Weird little comparison, I guess, but I mean, still, look at the guy. Those eyebrows. You got enough hair on those things to cover your whole freaking scalp. Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her? Who is this? Obviously, he failed. Yes. 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. Trace complete. So that's him, eh? The man who stole my life! And attempted to steal hers, don't forget that. That's right. So, what do you think? Would you like to go see him? Yes, actually. You better believe I would. Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there is one way we can move from place to place over great distances. Telephone lines. And that would be... the dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Ain't that convenient? Say what? I've done all I can to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me. I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I've already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had come to ask for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting in you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers with the dead to find this truth. You mean the whole conspiracy surrounding this Temsec thing and the guy and the blue guy with the thick eyebrows, right? How it ties into whatever else I'm gonna run into. I'm grateful to you for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning I cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery, find out the truth about myself. That's more than enough. Huh? If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same. Yeah, so I definitely am for sure connected to whatever this mystery is. One and the same. This desk lamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Obviously. Now then, from that call a moment ago, you now have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is all up to you. Okay, you got a new phone number. Guess that explains the phone book. SYS1729. And so the story of the search for myself begins. A story that will last one night only. Tomorrow morning, I will cease to exist. And surprisingly, I'm okay with this fact. Excuse me. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? And what exactly is going to happen in this town tonight? And I guess that ends the prologue chapter, or chapter 1, whatever you want to call this. I'll just call it chapter 1. I think I'll just go ahead and end this first episode here. I guess we can get started on figuring out who Eyebrows is in the next episode. And then after that, I guess I'll try to follow the redhead some more. Assuming I don't waste time and she moves away from that phone booth to where I can't exactly reach that umbrella again. Yeah, we'll start getting to the bottom of this next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Ghost Trick. I'm certainly enjoying it so far, and I'm certainly intrigued by everything, really. The gameplay and the mystery that we got in our hands. So if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I will see you all next time. Take care.